Hello everyone, and welcome back to Harmony Only in Star Rail, where today we have an important task of building one of our characters a little bit higher than they were before. I put out a poll a few days after I posted the last video because I forgot to schedule it, asking you which character I should build next. Well, first. And that character that won by a landslide was Ruan Mei, so we're going to be building her today. Let's go into how I am planning on building her. There are several ways that you can, especially if you want to adapt her for different teams. However, for myself, I'm going to stick with a very basic build for her, kind of how most people build her, but just leaning towards a little bit more attack if it happens. Her main stats on everything will be what is recommended normally, but if it rolls into attack, it rolls into attack. Just because I need that. They're not very strong right now. But let's go through everything that we need. So first off, I'm going to be using a 4-piece shooting meteor because of the break effect and the energy recharge that comes with the 4-piece of it. Energy recharge is essential on Ruan Mei to get her ultimate up, and I want that out as much as possible. For light cones, if you've seen this series, you know I struggle a lot with getting the light cones that I need, so I can't promise you that we will have her best in slot, mostly because her best in slot is obviously her 5-star light cone, and I do not have that. Her next best in slot is Memories of the Past, and I don't even know if I actually have that, so what I'm going to do, just very quickly check my wide array of totally all Harmony cards and see if I have it. I do not sadly have it right now. Maybe in the future we can get it, but yeah, it's not looking that good for us with light cones. The only light cone that I have that is recommended for Ruan Mei is the 5-star light cone currently on Bronya, but that is also Bronya's best in slot, so I think I'm going to let Bronya keep a hold of that. And also, one of her other recommended is a 3-star light cone, and I can't do that. Even if the substat is better for her, I am more relying on the main stats being higher up. I need them higher attack, defense, HP, all of that, or else she's not gonna live. Ruan Mei needs around 180% break effect by the time she's at level 80. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to achieve that in this episode, but if you have a Ruan Mei who is level 80 and you want to build her good, have at least 180% break effect. Why can't I speak today? For the light cones as well, you can buy the battle pass, and when you get to level 30 you get one of the light cones. The Harmony one is actually recommended for Ruan Mei. However, this is a build on a budget. We're building her on a budget, and that's not really a budget. When I think of budget, what I mean is free to play. As in no money, as in we're broke. But also it's kind of nice to not spend a ton of money on games like this, so then it's like when you actually build a character and they do pretty well, it feels like you've achieved something more, you know? I think for now we will keep whatever light cone she currently has on, and we'll just focus on that in the future and hope we can get a Dance or Memories of the Past. Anyways, let's carry on. Next is the ornaments which are attached to the relics. We are going for Sprightly Von Wack. I think that's how it's pronounced. If it is not, I am terribly sorry. We want to make sure that Ruan Mei has a high speed just so that she is going first in our team. With Sprightly, we do need to get that from World 4 of Spiral Abyss. World 4 of Simulated Universe, but we haven't got to that point yet. So we'll have to try that out. What does Ruan Mei need to actually be built off of? She will rely on her ultimate being charged faster. Then we also need speed, break effect, attack, HP, and defense, but crit rate and crit damage doesn't really apply to Ruan Mei, and I wouldn't be playing her as a DPS anyways, so I'm not thinking about that. As our light cone only helps with those 3 HP, attack, and defense, without the substat helping, we do need to work on the break effect and speed with relics and ornaments, so here's to hoping we get lucky with those. Her speed should be at least 134, so we're going to be aiming for that so that she has it the highest compared to everyone else. I believe Ting Yun's is 133 as well, and we want Ruan Mei to realistically go first. Off topic of Ruan Mei, there is actually an item which would have helped me out last time, but I completely forgot about it. I was told it is the prayer machine, which every turn it heals you by 1000 HP, which, oh my god, has been very much needed. It would have helped so much with a lot of other things if only I had remembered. But luckily for everyone, I did remember this time. Woo! Everyone cheered! I didn't forget for once. Now, off camera, I actually did enough of the event that was happening then, which would allow you to get the shop where you can buy the prayer machines and the DIY for the prayer machines. And also we got some Prima Gems from it, which is going to be good for Sunday. Not like Sunday the day, but the character. Now, let's get back to Ruan Mei now that we have got that over with. So we just need to fight the bosses for her, which I haven't even unlocked on the map. Wow, I'm so advanced at this game. I'm so advanced. We're gonna need 7 of these, so I'm just gonna fight this guy a couple of times and then I will be right back when we are ready to level her up. First, we will level up Ruan Mei. I think that's what we have to do before we really can do anything else. We were able to get her stats up a little bit as well, just as leveling up does. And there we go, she's level 60, our first level 60 character. Next, we are going to level up the light cone for the stats. Even if we swap this out, we'll definitely still be using light cones on any Harmony character in the future, so there's no reason to not level it up. After a small craft, we were able to level up the light cone to level 60, so now all of the things that couldn't be leveled up before are leveled up. Well, most of them, because we do need to get to her traces, which I did actually forget about. I'm not even gonna lie, I completely forgot, but it's fine because we're here now. We also have these 2 bonus abilities which I do want to unlock because they're gonna help us out. However, I have not done the fight for this yet, so we'll have to do that as well. I wanted to focus on her ultimate and then her skill first. If we needed to farm things afterwards, we would do that, afterwards. But ultimate skill, basic talent, that was kind of the path that I went down. We do need to farm a few of the domains, but I won't bore you with watching all of that because it's honestly just the same thing. It's like pow pow pow, skill, pow 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 pow, try not to fall, pow 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 pow, rewards. That's all you need to know. So we did that after a lot of effort and some pain, but honestly it wasn't even that difficult. I'm just a drama queen. Now we can level up her traces. Woo! And there we go. Now that we have done all of that, we can head to this boss fight to get the echo rewards. And that's all we need to get to fully level up all of her traces as of right now. After completing the quest, we reached the bug. The scary bug. Very scary bug. I made sure to have my food ready and used. The healing one was a go and some buffing food. I should have bought some more, but we know by now I don't think, so don't judge me. We have to actually defeat the boss first, just in this normal mode, before we can even get any of the upgrades, so let's just do that. The healing food was definitely helping me. If I didn't have that, I would not last a minute. And we were able to break down its first layer and even freeze it as we did. Good job, Ruan Mei. Then it was just attacking over and over while it was down. But then you know, the healing buff doesn't last the entire time because that would be very overpowered. And so when it started to wear off, I started to panic because we were losing our health fast. We lost Trailblazer, but that would not break us down. You won't break my soul. We got into the second round and I really had to focus on those smaller bugs so that it would explode and take down the big bug. Usually you take down the man at the top and then the rest will fall, but in this case, taking down the lower ones causes an explosion. Hanya was the best for this because of the break effect, so I made sure to maintain her skill as much as I could, but it was looking very grim, I can't lie to you. When Hanya was down, closely followed by Ruan Mei, I wasn't feeling too confident. I mean, we had Asta, right? I don't know, maybe she can show us how it's done? Maybe she's got that magic? No, she doesn't. But then, I saw this thing afterwards and it said casual mode. And if you watched the last episode, you know that I actually really love to do these casual modes. Not because they're easy. No. Because I like showing you guys the difference. We've been here before. You know why I do it by now. It's easier. I will not get past this otherwise. So we're going with casual mode. Just chill, casual experience. We went into the next part very hopeful that we could take it down. And we were able to take it down much easier, especially the first round. After that, we focused on the small bugs yet again, causing more explosions. And I made sure to use my bounce attacks, which would also hit the big bug too, so we were covering all bases with those. We weren't losing as much health as we were in the first round. I also did have my health buff at this point, so there's that as well. But it was not looking too good for Trailblazer. I mean, when is it ever looking good for her at this point? Not on my teams. We were all feeling the pain, but the Harmony motto is teamwork, I think. It is now. So we all worked together and we believed in ourselves. Hanya had one chance at this moment to use her skill to do the funniest thing, and she did. Now we just have to do it all over again. Haha. That wasn't even for any rewards. That was just for the fun of it. Well, not the fun. It was for the getting through it, but now we have to really do it. But at least after this point, we could actually use other people's characters to help. And I don't say this a lot because usually I skip past when I use these other characters. But thank you if you are my friend on here and you have really high level Harmony characters who are really well built. Also, this is kind of a plug. If you want to add me and if you have Harmony characters that I can use, I will be ever so grateful. Just please add me if you have characters. I will add you back because I need all of the Harmony characters that are high level as possible until we get there, and then I will be the high level character. So I used all of the 3 echo recharges for this boss just so we could get as many of them as possible, because I think other characters use this, and also I probably wouldn't be doing any more in the week, so just make the most of it. Now we have fully maxed out Ruan Mei's traces. That's what it was all for. It was so worth it, wasn't it? So as I said before, we will be using the Shooting Meteor 4-piece full set break effect energy recharge. We have some of that in 4 stars, but we absolutely want it in 5 stars. So let's get through a couple of rounds of relic farming. I have not done relic farming or artifact farming if we're from Genshin. I have not done that in a long time, and I went into this way too hopeful. Spoiler alert, some of these suck. They suck. While you guys just watch me, like, I'm pretty good at this, totally all me and all my characters, and totally not this other level 80 characters. While you watch me play that, let me have a ramble about something that I have been watching recently, which by the time this is edited, I think it could be over. Big Brother UK. Oh my god, this has been such an eventful series. If you have been watching, you'll know what I mean. As I'm filming this, like I said, it's Friday, so there's gonna be a double eviction. See, look, I love Lily. She's TV gold, and I feel like she deserves a place in the final a lot more than a lot of those people do. My opinions flip-flop with things like that. But honestly, after what has happened, like just in this week alone, as long as Ali or Khaled win, I am chill. As long as Hannah is in the top 5, I'd say as long as she's 3rd, I'm happy as well. She deserves minimum 3rd place. Minimum. She has provided drama, entertainment, comedy. You get what I'm saying? She's amazing. And I just, we're gonna lose Lily. I just know it, but she's gonna have an epic exit. She's gonna go out in style, and she's gonna have her Tang Fastics when she leaves. And I'm so happy for her. Anyways, let's get back on track, because that was a huge ramble. We were able to get a few relics. Let's have a look at what we actually got. So the headpiece that I have set is pretty decent. We want some break effect on it, an attack, but this one sadly has no speed, so we'll have to hope for it in the future. Then the hands were also not that good, you know. We had some speed, but where? Not too sure about the body either. I think I'm gonna leave that for now. Now, we can craft some if it's needed, but I'm not sure. Now, we may end up having to use some purple relics, the 4 stars, and replace it in the future, but that's fine because they're not like terrible, but I would prefer to be on 5 stars at this point. And I think I will craft some speed boots as well, because I mean, these boots were made for walking speedily. Not my best. Don't get used to these being crafted regularly though, because we do not have a lot of materials for this. We're probably only gonna craft 1 per person at the most. So there was a part of this which I thought was still recording, but it wasn't, so I had to try and retrace my steps as best as I could, but we'll just have a look through what we currently have on set. So this is the build. I did go back and redo this. If I probably did miss something, and I don't know what I missed. We have all of the relics. We crafted 1 with the boots in case that didn't show up. We got pretty lucky. We rolled some break effects, we rolled a few speed, and a lot of everything else, to be fair, but we got a lot of break effect, I would say. Let's have a look at our stats as well. Overall, everything is pretty good. We do have 133 speed as of right now, which we do want to increase it by a little bit, but we still have the ornaments to farm, so I'm not too worried about that. Her crit rate and crit damage, once again, I said this before, they don't really matter that much, so don't even look in their direction. Her break effect is 141% as of right now, but that will take a hit because we're going to be changing the ornaments and they do not have break effect stats. It will get lower, but it will hopefully get higher as we progress and when I can upgrade a few of these relics. I do think for her level and for her light cone being like not good, I think she's pretty well built as of right now. Like, this is the budget build. Is it the best? No, not a chance. But is it the worst? No. I don't think it's the worst build in the world for her. But now we just need to go and get those final relics. I'm gonna try it on the first difficulty just to see if I can actually do it, and we'll get some of the 4-star relics with that just so we can have a backup in case it all goes wrong. And if we can't do that, then we'll have a backup plan. Do I have a backup plan? No, but you don't need to know that. Even though I just told you, pretend that I didn't. Ooh, what? I didn't even say anything. Ooh, look, shiny. Keys. I was able to do a couple of the boss fights and get a few just 4-star relics, as I said before, but we're not really here for that. We're here to just progress, and it wasn't looking too good near the end here with Svarog. We were at the very end of the fight, and little did he know that I had a little bit of a trick up my sleeve, a little magic at play. Some might call it a flower power. Literally, Ruan Mei's flower boom, stopped him from getting back up. What was that? Was that called gaming? Did I just do a gaming? Yes, I did. So we got the final 4-star relics from this and then left the floor instantly, and it was time for the second difficulty. We also got a Herta Eidolon, but that doesn't really matter for me because, well, she's not a Harmony character. But we did get the Stella Jade, which, ooh, yummy. So I had a look in the Herta store because I was trying to see if they had a 5-star Harmony light cone there. They do not. But they did have this 4-star, which was from an event that I'd missed in the past, and I was really mad about it because I just wanted this light cone, but now it's here. So I bought the light cone and the upgrades, and I don't think this would work on Ruan Mei, but we'll have it there for whoever needs it or whoever it works best on in the future. Do let me know who that light cone is good on as well, if you know, and if you don't know, that's chill because I don't know either. So in level 2, I'm not too sure if we're going to get to the Svarog point of this one, but as long as we can defeat at least one boss, main boss, elite boss, as they're called, we can get at least 1 gold and hope that it's the right one. I went with the Nihility path as well for the damage that it would do, and hopefully it would be enough. And we will reconvene either when I have a bunch of relics or I have a bunch of downed characters. We'll see, we'll see. So, this not looking too good, is it? No. We did try, but I mean, the recommended level is 64 and we only have one character who's 60. It was kind of doomed from the start. We did, however, get one 5-star relic which was unset. Now, this relic is actually kind of insane because HP for this is recommended as what some people use for Ruan Mei, you know, keeping her HP high up, and that's what this one is. And it's not like the worst relic I've ever seen either. We will use this ball and hope we can roll some speed onto it. And then the other one, we didn't get a 5-star because we were only able to get one 5-star in total. But this little worm on the string thing, we want to have energy recharge or break effect as the main stat. I think I'm leaning towards energy recharge right now, but we can see in the future if we want to swap that out. So let's level up the gold one and see if we can get some speed. Okay. No speed, but we got flat attack, so yay. That's okay, we still have the break effect, and we just want the break effect boost. Let's try to level up this other artifact and see if there's anything else that we can get from it, like speed or break effect or anything that isn't flat attack. Oh, that's defense. Actually, you know, defense, it's fine because we do need our characters to be beefy if we want them to live. Even if the break effect was like right there, but it's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever, I don't even care. So now our Ruan Mei is doing pretty good, I would say. I mean, she has the highest speed out of every single Harmony character we currently own, so that is obviously a plus. Her break effect is okay, but it could definitely do a bit better, and her attack and defense are also the highest, mostly because she's the only one with 5-star relics and level 60, but we don't have to think about that. When I get to leveling her up a little bit more, I will be focusing on break effect and hopefully getting some more stats for that. And I think that is our Ruan Mei done for now. There is just one little thing that we need, and that is her light cone. Well, not her light cone, she's not out right now, but a light cone that is made for her. I have a couple of standard warps. Let's just watch us get her. And I feel like in these standard warps, I feel like we're gonna get a light cone that is perfect for her. Memories of the past, dance, dance, dance. I can see it. I can see the vision. I can see them popping onto my screen. It's perfect. Then we put it on her, then we build it, and she's super strong and super powerful. And if not, well, the video ends abruptly. Let's see what we have on the first one. It is blue. Oh, ignore that. It's okay, because the second one is going to be better, and that will be also blue. Okay, well, it's fine. You know what they say, third time's the charm, right? Sushang? What the hell are you doing here? Okay, wait, but this is not the end, because this is a new character. I don't have her on this account yet, so hear me out. We level her up to 20, we get the free standard warp that comes with that, and then she is gifting us one of the Harmony light cones that we need. Just trust me, I can bet this video on it. And if not, like I said before, we're getting ended. But I don't think that's happening. I think we're gonna get the light cone and then we're gonna build her, and it's gonna be, we're gonna get the light cone and then we're gonna build it and it's gonna be amazing. See, it's so obvious. Like, I'm gonna skip this now and we're gonna see our 4-star Harmony light cone. Oh,